Hello and welcome. I'm Peter, the host of this channel. And on this channel, I share my experience as an independent explorer in the world of the occult. Also, I truly believe that you didn't find me by accident and that what I have to say will help you thrive on your spiritual journey. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you some findings I've got in the Akashic records about the pyramids of Giza. I think that this could make a good content on this channel as no one seems to talk about this. We might never see the proof of what I'm about to say, but anyway, I thought to myself I'm going to share these findings with you. In the end, I'm going to share one practical tip if you would like to improve your divination skills. Oh, and by the way, if you find that this video is to your liking, then please give it a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, as it really motivates me to create more content like this. And don't forget to show it to someone you think would find this useful or entertaining. So, with that in mind, where did I get my information from? Like I said, the Akashic records. By definition, the Akashic records in occultism is a compendium of pictorial records or memories of all events, actions, thoughts, and feelings that have occurred since the beginning of time. They are said to be imprinted on Akasha, the astral light, which is described by spiritualists as a fluid ether existing beyond the range of human senses. The Akashic records are reputedly accessible to certain select individuals, for example, a spiritualist medium who conducts a seance. Akasha allegedly transmits the waves of human willpower, thought, feeling, and imagination and is a reservoir of occult power, an ocean of unconsciousness to which all are linked, making prophecy and clairvoyance possible. That's the definition according to Britannica. So here's what I've got. Let's see what a pyramid looks like. In 3D, it has 5 sides where 4 sides look like a triangle and the bottom a square. So let's stay with the triangles if we look at a pyramid in a 2D view. Oh, and by the way, I'm not only referring to the pyramids of Giza, but all ancient structures that aspire to be pyramid-like. You see, in the occult, the triangle has numerous layers of meaning, but we're going to look at it in a way that is relevant to today's video. If you take this triangle and look at it from a new perspective, it depicts a road. Let me show you what I'm saying in a simple, modernized 2D view. See, it's a road, and this road leads into the far. How far, you ask? Into infinity. This is the journey of the soul. It is eternal and infinite, and it never comes to an end. This symbol is very simple, yet it is one of the holiest symbols out there. It tells a tale to all humans about the journey of the soul. On the other hand, let us look at the pyramid without a cap, or in other words, a trapezoid. In stark contrast to the pyramid or triangle, this is the most cursed symbol the human eye can see and the subconscious to integrate. Because you can see the end of the road. It ends in death. This is the symbol of the human body and the persona occupying it. That is, if you identify with your body, your thoughts, memories, and your identity you have been meticulously crafting all your life, that will wither and die. I say this is a cursed symbol because originally that is not how you should look at yourself, but in a pyramidal way, as an infinite point of consciousness, everlasting, ever-changing, and divine in nature. Follow the road of godhood and choose the pyramids. I don't know yet how the pyramids of Giza were built and who exactly built them, but I can tell you one thing. No human would build such structure for their own amusement and ego. This wasn't built by men for men, but by, quote, gods for gods, a monument of eternal truth. This was built for a reason more profound than a simple show-off or a resting place for anyone regardless of their power and status. And just think about it. With the same effort, you could have built 2 or 3 more cities or an army more powerful than any other, which is why building structures like these would have been far beyond a luxury, to say the least. That's why I think it wasn't built by the Egyptians. I could clearly sense that this structure comes from a time when this world was a different place. This is a masterpiece in its symbolism and geniusness. It is a constant reminder that no human should ever forget. that you are eternal and your road will never end, as it will transcend all your lives on this planet and in the cosmos. That's not 100% what Egyptians believed, based on our knowledge today. The Great Seal of the United States is a middle road, a bridge between the two symbols, as by default you see the trapezoid, but then there's the triangle on top of it. But if you look closer, then you can see that between the trapezoid and the triangle there's a visible gap, a void, an abyss. Yes, I'm pointing it out for a reason. So the triangle is not part of the original construct, yet it makes it full. A transformation story from barely a human to a god. Know thyself and you will transcend death and become a master of your world. This world, because that is what you meant to do, not just survive. Because the game of survival carries death in its story. And for your information, that's how modern humans live, sadly. But they shouldn't. They just don't know. Well, the pyramid is there to remind you of that every day. The triangle marks not only the first plane in the 2D view, but godhood. The key to the universe, the key to the life that you should live. A road never ending, that is the true meaning behind being a fucking human, not a struggle to survive every day till you die. Try explaining that to an Egyptian slave or soldier. This serves as a reminder that it is a privilege to be a human. You just gotta learn how to be human in a world that doesn't have a fucking clue. That's the name of the game, at least in today's day and age. This world today lives by the rules of the trapezoid, not the triangle. But it's been like that for quite some time. I'm talking for a couple of thousand years before Christ. So all in all, this was one of the smoothest channeling experiences that I've ever had. Okay, if you want to take a peek into the Akashic records yourself, here's what I would do. What I did a lot back in the days was setting my mind free before falling asleep. I just said to myself that I set you free. It's okay if you don't know how exactly to do that. It is enough to have the intent to set your mind free to dissolve in the vast ocean of the mind. Just let it go and don't stress about it. It's a process. You will not succeed at first, but it is very important to stay calm about this. Might take a while, because remember, the mind is not yours. If you want to know why I say that, check out my video on the topic of the mind right up here. Oh, and one more thing. If you would like to try the proxy spirit experience, then just shoot me an email. You see, through proxy spirits, I can hit you up with some psychic energy to get you started. But I'll only do it for the first 5 candidates. You will find my email in the description below. So that is it for today. Leave your comments down below. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. I love you.